Hello everybody, a certain reviewer here to do a little special thing I've been wanting to do for Christmas special. Now, a lot of people do 12 days of anime or 12 days of Bleachmas, like Tekking's doing right now. But I'm gonna do 7 days because I want to stand out, yeah. And each consecutive day, I'll be talking about. Basically, I saw there already isn't. Well, I guess I've been thinking about doing this too a long time ago, so I don't know. I wanted to do it last year actually, but I don't know. I wasn't great back then. My least profitable years, but well, I didn't make any money off of this, so yeah, okay, shut up. But I'll be doing 7 days of basically talking about each consecutive Kihara, because I do feel like I don't really talk about them that much in this channel. I mentioned my thoughts about Jujutsu, but I never really talked about any of them. So I'll be talking about the 7 of them for the whole special thing until Christmas, and for each consecutive day, and I'll be leaving out one, of course, the one I don't like. So yeah, because there's 8 of them. 8 of them have only been confirmed. So yeah, perfect excuse, right? Yeah, that makes sense. 7. Yeah, talk about all of them except for 1. Yeah, which again is the one I don't really like. So at least they'll know that. But the first one we're gonna talk about today, or Tuesday, or whatever freaking time. It must be really weird for those that live in different time zones. Like, I'm doing this on a Monday right now, and it's probably like Tuesday for some of you. It's weird, I don't know. But first we're going to be talking about Amata Kihara. And Amata Kihara is pretty nice guy, you know. I mean, he gives cookies to old people. He'll kick a ball with a bunch of children. And then that ball will probably turn into a buzzsaw ball, and then that buzzsaw ball will probably cut open the kid's stomach, and he's just experimenting on the kid. And the other kid's like, "Mommy, your kid's getting killed," and he'll just throw a knife in the kid's head. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's Amata Kihara, the crazy scientist guy that freaking experiments on children. Yeah. So Amata Kihara is the leader of the Hound Dog unit, which is basically this unit that works under Alistair. They're basically like anti-skill, except they're the black ops. You know, they do all the dirty work, and they're made up of a bunch of people that are no one basically. They're just nothing. And Amata is the leader of Hound Dog. He works directly under Alistair, as of all the other Kiharas do. Some of them at least. But Amata is it like, it don't really say it, like most of the Kiharas know of him, but I don't know how far he is on the Kihara food chain, you know, or at least the chain of command. I don't know, but he first okay, that makes sense. He first showed up on Index 2 as a villain against Accelerator, one of Accelerator's old mentors. We find out. And we don't really get a lot of flashback. We don't get any flashbacks, actually. We don't really know much. The only bit of information we get from that, supposedly from that, could be another thing, but is when Accelerator is going down into the mall to find Lessor, and Yumikawa's talking to him via comlink, and he kind of says how that place was like a disposal unit for human beings. You know, he gets all depressed and stuff. That was pretty much the only thing we really get from then, and Yumikawa was the one that got rid of it, supposedly. Yeah, and she didn't get rid of it. It's still kind of going on. But, yeah, so Amata was basically, I'm going to say, the head researcher, I think he was, and the whole Accelerator thing. He was the one teaching Accelerator how to use his powers, and that was kind of how he got to know, like, hey, I developed your power, kid. I know all your weaknesses. So he just beat the crap out of Accelerator the first time. Everything Accelerator threw at him, he just freaking blocked the wind. He used a wind thing to disperse it and all that. It was pretty cool. But despite having no powers and him having like metal freaking handcuffs, or metal gloves, essentially, and he beats the crap out of Accelerator, freaking kicks him on the ground, just laughs, and yeah, that's Amata's character right there. Amata isn't really a caring person. He'll probably just smash your head in if you get in his way and all that. He's not necessarily a more tame Kihara like some of the others are, or at least saying like Noken. Noken was kind of a little sane in the brain, you know. He didn't really just flat out, I'm gonna kill everyone, you know, with his, you know, with his puppy paws and mouth. But yeah, so Amata is definitely insane, you know. The dude would freaking kick a kid. You know, he just does all this freaking stuff. He views espers as just experimental guinea pigs, and he views just everyone else just as nothing. You know, it's him and him alone. So Amata gets in a lot of fights with Accelerator throughout, and he gets pretty much one of the most epic deaths in Index. You know, he gets freaking blasted in his face. I mean, if you didn't like the dude for whatever reason, hey, he died a freaking awful death burning in the atmosphere or whatever. Oh no, he could still be alive. Who am I kidding? He's probably dead. But he does have a son. We do not yet know what his son looks like or how he acts or who he had the son with. But yeah, he's confirmed he has a son. I'm expecting he cloned himself. I mean, come on. I mean, that's Academy City. I am honestly thinking he just ripped a piece of DNA off of him and freaking cloned it into a baby Kihara. Or well, now he's a young man, so he's probably like 16. But yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it's freaking Kihara. Why not? But we'll probably see his son in the future. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping. I want to see his son. See if he's crazy than him. But yeah, Amata doesn't really care about his people and Hound Dog. You know, if you think he's going to be a compassionate leader, you'd think again. Because I think my favorite scene with Amata is when the Hound Dog, like, he tells his squad to split up. You know, one by the river, one in the streets. And one of the guys like, but what about Last Order? Shouldn't that be our top priority? And Amata just, this scene, I think, really just gets to his character, like, just expresses to you what his character is. You know, he just, like, the guy starts stuttering, and Amata's like, oh, okay, I get it, you're the new guy. And he just walks up to him, stares him and right in the freaking face. And it's like, he basically says, don't question me, you're nothing, do as I say, or I'll kill you. You can be easily replaced. I'll freaking deck you right here, right now, man. I'll freaking shoot you in the face. And the guy just backs up, and he's like, okay, we understand each other. Let's go. But, plenty of other guys have done that, but I feel like Amata was way more intimidating at it. But, yeah, he has, like, a tattoo on the side of his face, which, for some reason, I felt like that was always kind of, like, I guess, what's the word? I felt like that tattoo was like, why did you put the tattoo there, you know? But, you know, it's a cool looking tattoo, I suppose, but whatever. It gets his character more, I suppose. And he has of course, he has his white lab coat, and he has like a coat under it, and I think he wears Accelerator's shirt, because it looks like his old shirt, his black shirt with the design. Because it looks almost exactly like Accelerator's design. I think he is wearing Accelerator's old shirt. Like, I don't know, like, is there a backstory behind that? Is there a reason why Accelerator chose to, like, wear the same shirt as Amata? Like, oh, I hate that guy, but his shirt's awesome. I'm gonna go get that, you know? It's just, I don't know. We need a backstory on that, the whole Accelerator Amata thing. Make a movie out of it, I don't know. Be better than freaking Endymion. But, yeah. So, he dies. I only have a scene that I didn't really like. Because all the scenes he was in were kind of good, you know. I could say something about the English dub that I didn't really like, but we're talking about the, you know, Japanese dub or sub. But, yeah, Amata, I think, he's probably my 7th favorite. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. He's probably one of my favorites. He was a really good villain. He made an impression. He had his moment, and he died. Yeah, I mean, I honestly thought I was going to stick around the first time I saw him, but nope, he freaking died. Accelerator Black Wings, freaking blast you in the freaking space, but yeah. But he has a son, so we can see his son maybe. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, glad I did this. Tomorrow, whatever time zone you live in, tomorrow could be today. I don't freaking know. But next I'll be talking about a crazy girl in a wheelchair, but I'll leave you up to decide who that is. So, yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. Glad I'll be talking about the Kiharas for the following days, and I'll catch you guys later.